Let's be real, forget New Year's resolutions. We all know they're kind of a joke, right? You get super hyped up for like 2 weeks, you hit the gym, you eat a salad, and then bam, it's right back to the same old routine. But what if the reason they always fail is that we're trying to fix our lives completely the wrong way? Today, we are going to break down a protocol that's not about a small tweak. It's about a full system reset. Not over a year, but in just 24 hours.
So, can you really actually change your entire life in one single day? I know, it sounds like a gimmick, like some kind of clickbait. But what if the problem isn't the timeline? What if the real problem is our entire method of change? What if you could actually dig into your own mental operating system and, rewire it from the ground up? Let's explore that.
Okay, this slide right here. This is the absolute core of why we fail. We try to fix our bad actions, like scrolling too much or eating junk, using willpower. That's like putting a tiny Band-Aid on a huge, cracked wall. It's useless. The big idea here is that the real fix is to change your core identity. Don't force yourself to go to the gym. Become the kind of person who just naturally goes. That's the secret to permanent change.
So yeah, the Astley problem, the real problem, is this. You are trying to build this amazing skyscraper of a life on a weak, rotting foundation. You're trying to run the latest, greatest apps on a corrupted, old operating system. It's never going to work. Your current identity is the very thing that created your bad habits in the first place. So until you change that core identity, you will always snap back to your old self.
Just think about a professional bodybuilder for a second. Do you think they use willpower every single day to eat healthy? No way! For them, eating junk food feels wrong. It's like a violation of who they are, of their identity. And that is the absolute key. If you want a certain outcome, you have to adopt the identity of that person today, right now, not wait until you've already achieved the goal.
Now get ready, because this next idea is a total game changer. Every single one of our behaviors, especially the ones that sabotage us, the ones we hate, they're all goal-oriented. We just aren't conscious of what that goal is. Your actions, not your intentions, are basically screaming out what you really want deep, deep down. Let's dig into.
I absolutely love this quote from Alfred Adler. Trust only movement. You can sit around and say, I want to be a millionaire all day long, but if you spend every single evening just scrolling on your phone, your movement shows that your real goal is comfort and distraction. Your actions, my friend, they never lie.
Okay, so let's make this personal. Let's bring it home to you. Do you procrastinate on that big, important project? Well, maybe your real unconscious goal isn't to be lazy. Maybe it's to protect yourself from the judgment you might face if you actually finish the work and it's not perfect. See the difference? You're not lazy. You're actually succeeding at a secret goal of avoiding criticism.
Okay, enough of the theory. Let's get to the solution, the actual plan. This is the 24-hour protocol, and it's designed for a full psychological excavation. It's a 3-phase plan to completely shatter your autopilot, find an insane amount of clarity, and basically reprogram your mind for success.
So it's broken down into 3 pretty simple phases. The morning is all about building your vision and anti-vision. The daytime is for interrupting your old patterns and waking up. And the evening is for putting it all together and creating a concrete plan. Let's break down each one.
Now this concept is incredibly powerful. We all have a vision for our future, right? But the real fuel, the rocket fuel for change, comes from something called the anti-vision. This is where you get brutally, painfully honest about the life you absolutely do not want. You need to feel a genuine, deep disgust for your current path to generate the energy to actually escape it.
And here are some of the gut punch questions you need to ask to build that anti-vision. I mean, just look at these. What does your average Tuesday look like in 5 years if nothing changes? Oof. Or what's the most embarrassing reason you haven't changed? You have to answer these honestly to create that energy you need for real change.
All right, phase 2 is all about shattering your autopilot. Here's what you do. You're going to set random alarms on your phone. When one goes off at, say, 1:30 in the afternoon, you stop everything, and you ask yourself, if someone filmed my last 2 hours, what would they conclude my life's goal is? It's a brutal, honest reality check.
Or how about this one? Maybe at 5 p.m. What is the most important thing I'm pretending isn't important? These questions are designed to be like a slap in the face, in a good way. They're meant to jolt you out of that mental fog and force you to confront reality right in the middle of your day.
Okay, so you've built your vision, you've built your anti-vision, you've started breaking your daily patterns. So how in the world do you make it all stick? This is the final and maybe the most brilliant piece of the puzzle. You turn your entire life into a game.
Just look at how perfectly this maps out.
Your vision? That's how you win the game. Your anti-vision? Well, that's the game over screen. It's what happens if you lose. Your one-year goal becomes your main mission. A one-month project? That's your next boss fight to gain XP. And your daily habits? Simple. Those are your daily quests. This framework gives you such an insane amount of focus.
And what this does, what it really does, is it creates a powerful force field around you. When you know exactly what game you're playing, what your main mission is, what quests you need to complete today, distractions just bounce right off. That shiny new object or that random invitation, it loses all its power because it doesn't help you win your game.
So really, the only question left is for you. Starting tomorrow, what is your game? What's your main mission? What's the boss you need to defeat this month? Because once you define the game you're playing, you can finally start playing to win.